Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Intentionally Find the Bad Endings for Katawa Shoujo, where we're continuing from where we left off. The next morning as I'm getting depressed, I hear a knock at my door. Quickly putting on the rest of my clothes, I open it, without really stopping to think about who could be behind it. It turns out to be Shizune. Misha told me that you were looking for me. I'm a bit hurt that I didn't even get a good morning, but it's not a big deal. I was. But you found me yesterday. Shizune's fingers trace a crack in the wall. It seems like she's trying her best to look distant. Well, I didn't make it easy, did I? It's alright. That's why I'm here. We can talk today, although I kind of want to do something else. What about class? It's fine, it's fine. How about we take a walk around the school? Everywhere except the main building is going to be deserted. The first period bell should be ringing right now. I take a quick glance at my watch and see that she's right. Okay. Huh? Is there something wrong? Why do you think there's something wrong? Because you're obviously upset. I could just tell. It's what I wanted to talk to you about. Shizune quickly cracks her knuckles while I sign to her. Apparently, I'm easier to read than I thought. I was trying hard to hide it. Can you tell me what I'm thinking right now? I'm thinking that you turned invisible. I don't respond and Shizune heads towards the door. Slowly enough that I could tell she wants me to follow her. Her hands are folded. I keep saying fondled for folded. Folded behind her back, which is arched against them as though she is about to bend over backwards at any second. Outside, I see Shizune is right. The school is completely deserted, although it's my first time seeing the school like this. It's kind of eerie. Shizune acts almost as though I'm not there. Browsing a vending machine and taking a slow and winding path until we end up behind the main building. Finally, she leans against the wall and faces me, but it's like I've forgotten how to start a conversation. There is a saying, you don't know how much you've screwed up until you screw up. Who says that? I guess it's me. Reconsidering her train of thought, she waves her hand in frustration. Okay, I'll put it differently. When I was younger, we had to make posters for Earth Day in school. There was another girl in my class whom everyone considered the best artist. It wasn't because she could draw better than everyone else. It was how much she could fit into a single picture. I wanted to be better than her, so I made countless posters until I ended up with the best possible one. I had to do the best and have the greatest one. In the end, everyone liked my poster the most of all, even the teacher. A week later, it was meaningless. I threw it in the trash. I think I've told you something like this before. Yeah. When I feel like I'm finished, I wish I could have wiped the slate clean, whether I succeeded or not. I put Misha through a lot, and even dragged you into it. And every point where I could have solved this silly situation or prevented it from happening in the first place keeps coming back to me. It's the worst feeling, especially when I feel like I've done nothing right and everything wrong. Like recently, it's the worst kind of feeling. Failure. I feel like a failure on every level. Oh, my arm is asleep. I wish I could wipe everything I've done and just put what? I wish I could wipe away everything I've done and just be alone. Since all I've done is mess with Misha for 2 years and jerk you around for a year for selfish reasons. It's fine. No, it's not. You don't understand. I was just thinking about it. Everything I do feels like I have to beat someone else. Everyone else even. If that is how it is, then what are my relationships with people? They almost feel the same. I can see where this is going. The point is that I've messed up with so many people by being selfish, and now I want to be away from the people for a while. From other people for a while. Even me? There's a pause. Yes. Followed by a even longer pause, this time for me. I see. That's the most selfish thing you could do. It's just you making another decision by yourself. Huh? For a minute it looks as though she's considering the best way to respond, but in the end she simply nods, which I think is the best way to respond anyway. It's very like her to be roundabout even now, but ultimately without excuses. All my emotions simmer inside me. I see a kettle in front of me, water rolling inside it, so close that I could touch it and feel my heat radiating off of it. I'm glad for the distraction, because I know there's no recourse of bargaining possible. Bargaining possible? You told me that everything was fine, but it wasn't true, was it? I can't believe it ever again. I can't believe it ever again, then. Alright. Not even bothering to sign it, I stand up, my hands are in my pockets, fingering my loose change. The morning air is cold against my face. As I look back at her, she seems very lonely. I'm reminded of myself. I've made that expression before. Maybe it's my own face right now. It feels like that image of such a lonely girl will stick in my mind forever. Look at that creepy cat. Who the hell keeps a cat with them in their bag? Only a weirdo. Every moment where I could have prevented this or solved the problem comes back to me. It makes me smile in a way without amusement. Is that the bad ending? Looks like it is, guys. So, I guess next time I think I'll find the bad ending for Hanako. Is that how you say her name? Hanako? So, until then, I'll see you guys later. Bye.